When we talk about the absolute peak of devotion in Hindu mythology, one name just always seems to rise above the rest, right? Hanuman. So let's really get into it. What is the very heartbeat of that devotion? But what does that even mean, really? I mean, what does ultimate pure devotion actually look like when you get right down to it?
Well, it's selfless.
It's incredibly powerful. And it's all wrapped up in one single, incredible figure, Hanuman. Okay, so here's the thing you have to understand about Hanuman. His entire life, his whole reason for being is completely tied to the name of Ram. But how did that happen? Where did that incredible love, that Shree Ram energy even come from? Well, to figure that out, we've got to go back, way back to the beginning. So picture this. We're in the Ramayana. Brahm and his brother Lakshman are in the forest, and they are desperately searching for Sita, who's been kidnapped. It's a dark time. And right there, near Rishimukha, they come across this monk. But, and this is the key, this is no ordinary monk. It's actually Hanuman in disguise. And this one single meeting, well, it changes absolutely everything. It's incredible. The second Hanuman just hears the name Rama, something inside him just clicks. The scriptures talk about it like this unexplainable magnetic pull on his soul. It was just instant recognition. And get this, the feeling was totally mutual. It wasn't one-sided at all. As soon as Ram hears Hanuman speak, he immediately turns to his brother and says something like, "Listen to him. Someone who speaks with that kind of purity, they can't be ordinary." So right from the first few words, Ram knew. He saw Hanuman's divine nature. That connection? Bam. Instant. So you see, this wasn't just some random meeting in the woods. Nope. This was something much, much bigger. It was a moment of, spiritual destiny. There's a concept for this. It's called Atma Bhakti. It's all about a soul recognizing its source. Yeah, Atma Bhakti, think of it like a lightning strike. It's that sudden, powerful moment when a soul just knows its true purpose. And for Hanuman, who, let's not forget, was already born with all these incredible powers, this was the moment he finally understood why. It all made sense. He just felt it in his core. This is the person I was born to serve. And just like that, all his strength, all his energy, it just aligned perfectly with Ram's mission. And this just shows you how deep that bond really was. It was completely two-way. Hanuman's whole life becomes about Ram, and in return, Ram looks at Hanuman and sees him as being as dear as his own life. See, this isn't some kind of master-servant thing. It's a bond built on pure, selfless love. I mean, his devotion is so absolute, so complete, that some traditions say his very heartbeat spells out Ram's name. With every single beat, it's Ra-ma, Ra-ma. So you see, for Hanuman, chanting Ram's name isn't just an action, it's not something he does, it's who he is. It's his very essence. So all of this selfless service, this legacy, it didn't just make him immortal. It also earned him a whole bunch of names. And each name isn't just a name. It's a title, a description of some part of his incredible power or his amazing character. Yeah, if you look through the scriptures, you'll find there are at least 108 names for him. That just goes to show you how revered he is. Let's just run through a few of the really big ones. First up, you've got Anjaneya. This one means son of Anjana, and it honors his mother, his connection to the earth. Then there's Vayuputra, which means son of the wind god. This points to his divine side, right? And it explains his incredible speed and power, moving just like the wind. Now here's a really popular one, Bajrangbali. It basically means one whose limbs are as strong as a thunderbolt. I mean, wow. This name is all about his just immense, unbelievable physical strength. People also call him Sankat Mochan, the remover of troubles. And this name really gets at his role as a protector, the one who steps in and helps people get past whatever obstacles are in their way. And finally, we have Ramdut, the messenger of Ram. And maybe, just maybe, this is the name that sums it all up. It defines his ultimate purpose, to be the eternal, tireless messenger and servant for Ram. Okay, so we've got the epic story, we've got all these powerful names, but Hanuman's life is more than that. It's like a masterclass in philosophy. His story of devotion isn't just a story, it's a blueprint for how to live. and it's all built on 3 really solid pillars. It really all comes down to these 3 things. First, you have perfect devotion, but with 0 ego. Think about it. He does all these impossible things, but never once says, "Look at me." He just wants to serve. Second, he has all this incredible strength, but it's always, always controlled by wisdom. His power never gets bigger than his humility. And third, he has perfect faith. No doubts. Ever. Even when things look absolutely hopeless.
So, why are we still talking about this today? Why does this ancient story matter so much? Well, because it's like a roadmap for finding your own purpose. It teaches us something huge, that true strength isn't about what you can get for yourself. It's found when you serve something bigger than you. And it shows us plain and simple that if you have unwavering faith in a good, pure cause, you can literally achieve the impossible.
And that leaves us with one last big question to think about. A question that Hanuman's entire life seems to answer. If you pour all of your actions, all of your strength, and all of your heart into something truly pure, do miracles just follow?